Hello, I wanted to provide a very short video talking about location technology and how it can help with location management in the TV and film industry. Specifically in this video, we're going to be talking about location scouting and canvassing. So let's think about location and film and TV production. We know that everything happens somewhere. Let's think about that in a little bit more detail. Let's start with location scouting when we're looking for ideal sites for filming. Let's think about location canvassing. Maybe we're revisiting a home to actually get the sign off to use their home in the movie or TV production. Let's also think about location management, that wider management of specific locations that are being used in that particular series or movie. So how can location technology help? Let's look through this diagram and walk through it together. So on the left-hand side, we have an actual location, maybe somewhere we've chosen that will be part of that particular show. We've also got potential locations, places we're looking at to maybe fit into that actual location group. So what does the data we're maybe collecting on each of those locations look like? Well, first of all, there is the actual location itself. And as you see in the diagram, I've marked that by XY. Think of GPS. But that's really the actual location, the address where the film is going to take place. But we can attach information to that particular location. Things like name, maybe the name of the street, maybe the name of the owner of a home, the slug line, maybe images, maybe videos. There's a lot of information that can be connected that are associated with that particular point. So we can collect that data and put it into what's called a geodatabase. Now we all know about databases. What a geodatabase is a database which has location as the primary component of it. So once we've got that data into a geodatabase, what can we do with it? Well, the first thing we can do is look at it and we can put it on a map. And I'll be showing you a video in a second of mapped data. We can also ask questions of that data as well. So let's now step in to the demo. So let's walk very quickly through a demo of how we can use location technology to help with location canvassing and scouting. So what you're looking at here is a web application, and you can see that it's a map. What we're going to actually be doing in this demo is editing that map. So we're going to be adding, in this particular case, a location to the map, which is a location we're potentially going to use for a particular scene in a movie. So we know that we've got somewhere we're looking for. We've got an address that we're interested in. So let's just zoom to that address, and that's where it is. It's actually in an area of Salt Lake City. So we found our location and we've marked the spot in terms of where it is. Now let's actually provide some real geodata. Let's put a point on the map. So I'm going to open the editor in the top left-hand side. Now what you'll see here is site suitability. So let's imagine that we're actually going out and we're doing scouting. We're actually looking for an ideal location. This is one of the locations that we are interested in. Let's presume that once we've got there, that we like what we see. This is an ideal location based on the script. So we're going to mark a point. Let's just put it in the middle of the road for now. And we'll make it green to say good. Let's fill out some information about this particular site. Now I'm going to presume that we need some permission from somebody. Maybe we're going to use a house in that street. So the owner of the house is, or the person who's living in the house is John Smith. Let's put in the address that we actually used to get there. So this is Westminster Avenue, 1501. And then we'll actually put in a phone number for John Smith. Now it may be that John Smith is actually not the owner of the home. So we'll actually put in the information about the actual owner, and maybe the phone number above is for that particular person. Actually, what I need to do is get rid of the dashes in there. So what's our slug line? And again, this is just dummy data, so we'll put a slug line in that says it's exterior, it's a leafy residential street, and maybe we're going to be filming in the day. Again, we've got good as our selected suitability piece. So what is it going to be attached to this? Well, we're going to say it's a TV show. It's Andy Mack. Just be hypothetical. Now we can put some more comments in about this particular street or this particular home. Let's just put down it's a perfect street and just leave it at that. Now what I'd like to do also is to store a picture of that. So let's go and choose a file now. If I was on my phone, I could actually take a picture, but let's just do that. We're actually going to attach a picture to that particular location. Now this could be any number of different pictures. It could be PDF. It could be a number of different things that are attached to this to support this. So that's it. We've done our editing. We'll close that. We'll close the editor and we're good to go. So now we've actually got that location stored on the map. And let's just zoom back just to show where it is. And we can select it and we can see the information we just collected. And there it is. And there's that attachment as well. We could click on that and see that. So that what we've done there is we've done a very, very quick piece of location scouting. Now, this could also be for canvassing as well. We could change the information we're collecting. We could make that green dot mean that yes, we visited the home and yes, they filled out the paperwork required to get permission to actually use that home. So lots of things that could be done with geotechnology for both location scouting and for location canvassing. Thanks for watching.